In this video, we're going to be going over social votes. Now, social votes are simply, somebody doing a Google +1 or a Facebook like, or they tweet your content. Or we also have, like LinkedIn has a share button where you can share content. And then, of course, you have the huge amount of bookmarking sites. But most importantly are the Google Plus button, the Facebook like, and also the tweet, because it has been stated by Google that they now use these social votes in their ranking of websites. And also they have recently with Google, they have like their personalized search where people who you follow on Google Plus, stuff they did a +1 on will actually show up in your search results. So they're trying to get a more personalized search results. So the more people that are doing social votes on your site, it's just definitely going to help. Now, when we get into that, there's two ways of going about this. One of the ways is you can kind of game the system, and one way to do that is to buy Google +1s or Facebook likes or tweets, whatever you're going for, on Fiverr. Now, I'll say that I've tried this on Fiverr and gotten incredibly poor results. I've bought Google +1s on Fiverr. I think I bought like 30 +1s, and I was gonna steadily keep buying them. But I got the 30. They supplied. They said the job was done. I went and looked at my site. My little Google button had 30 +1s on it, and then it might have been a week or two later, they all disappeared, or they slowly started going down and then they all disappeared. Now, the only thing I can imagine that happened was all the Google accounts that they used to +1 my site basically got, banned or shut down because they were gaming the system. So, let's be honest, Google's not dumb. It's really hard to go out and, for just for $5 on Fiverr and buy all these results and think that's going to help. It really doesn't. So I personally wouldn't recommend going the Fiverr route or really any of those type of routes, because you're usually going to get results right away, but then the accounts they set up are going to get banned and all that stuff, and that that's not what we're looking for. So one tool that I have found, I've used it personally. I've heard it recommended by a lot of very smart SEO people as well, is a service called Synd. Now, what Synd does is you basically sign up for an account, and they will go out and create all these accounts for you. And then what happens is the accounts they create for you, they will use that account to +1, Facebook like, tweet other people, other members' content, and then those other members will do the same for you. So it's kind of a system where they control all of the accounts. They have limits on what you can do, so you can't go out and get 1,000 Facebook likes. They have limits on what you can do. They really try to police the system to make it look as natural as possible. And I've used Synd before. It's a really easy system to use. They have a free version, which isn't quite as powerful. Then they have a paid version, which comes with pretty much all the bells and whistles. It is rather expensive. I believe it's like $97 a month for the paid one. So it's something, if you have a lot of sites and you take SEO very seriously, Synd is something I definitely would recommend. Like I said, I've used it. I'm very happy with it, and they really police the system so you're not getting just spam on your website. So that is the option I would recommend. There's other services out there. Again, I haven't tried them all. I haven't heard a lot of good things about a lot of them, but Synd is one that I do trust and do like. Now, the second route to go, and this is probably the best strategy, although some people may not like it, it's just to provide great content, provide excellent content that people find informative, that answers their question, that helps them, and just naturally take advantage of this system. If you provide great content that people love, you're going to get +1s, you're going to get Facebook likes, you're going to get people are going to tweet your content. That's really the best strategy to do, is to just provide exceptional content, create a relationship with the people on your site, and you're going to get social votes that way. And you can also ask for them. for example, on WordPress, if your site's on WordPress, there's a plugin called Sociable. There's also a plugin called Share This, and both of these will add all of these, social voting and bookmarking buttons right to your site. And then just simply, for example, if you have a WordPress blog, you can put in there, if you like this content, please think about sharing it with others, or please like it on Facebook, or please +1 it on Google, what have you. And that's really the best strategy to use for this. You can go out and use a service like Send, which does work, and let's be honest, you're kind of gaming the system, which with SEO we're doing with a lot of stuff. But really, overall, the best route is to use great content that people will naturally share with others. Now, if you have a static HTML website, you can manually go in and add the Google +1 button, the Facebook like button, the tweet button into your site. I'll provide links to those pages. It's not really too hard to use. But again, if you're using WordPress, there's plugins that will do it for you. If you have a regular HTML site, you'll have to add them manually. So that is social votes. Definitely something that is going to be gaining more and more importance as we move forward. Google has said that they implemented it, but it has only affected, I think the number is something like 25 or 30% of their searches. That's a pretty good amount. But if you're just building these little niche, if you're building little niche sites, chances are you're going after long tail keywords. It's not going to be affecting you as much. But if you're going after bigger markets, or markets where you're trying to establish a relationship, social votes are something I would definitely use. And again, the best strategy, just to provide excellent advice. And again, you can use a service like Send